Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today I'm doing yet another Beastmaster Hunter build. I've kind of refined, retuned my Beastmaster build for the release of Dragonflight. And I don't know, I think definitely for me, Beastmaster is going to be my main because I like the Beastmaster spec. And if I want to do another guide for it, you guys can enjoy it. So let's just get straight into it. Again, I'm not going into the left side of the tree. You can just kind of look at my general talents and see what I chose and wonder why I chose it. But anyways, all I will say about the left side of the tree is that it's very defensive, very not really boosting your damage a whole lot other than a key few nodes. What I will say is that in my build, I am taking Death Chakram and I am taking Alpha Predator for 2 charges of Kill Command and 15% increased damage. Because as a Beastmaster Hunter, that is pretty much your creme de la creme capstone on the left side. Anything else is pretty much discretionary, up to you, what you feel like taking. As well, another key one for me is going to be serrated shots, because this is a bleed build, a heavy bleed build with barbed shots. So on to the right side, Cobra Shot. It's your standard Cobra Shot, does a little bit of damage, 35 focus, instant cast. It's your filler to regenerate charges of Kill Command. Pack Tactics. Passive focus regeneration is boosted by 100%. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. Okay, so more focus equals more damage. Simple enough, right? Middle tier is multi-shot. I like to have a general Beastmaster build that kind of does everything all at once, so multi-shot is going in this build. If you're going like pure hardcore raid spec with only one target in the entire fight, you can probably adjust this and change it up, remove the middle tree. But this is kind of a general mythic plus / solo / some raid boss build. Barb Shot. This is pretty much going to be your top damage ability in this build because it does a lot of bleed damage in the current tuning. If tuning changes and Barb Shot doesn't do as much as it does, this build might have to be scrapped, but we never know. All right, down to the right here, all pet damage is increased by 10% with Training Expert. Pet damage, 10%. Good, yes, take it. I did not take Kindred Spirits because maximum focus is worthless. If you're starting off a fight with 10 extra focus, good for you, but it's not going to be useful during the fight when you should never, ever be focus capped. Maybe in PvP when you can store a little bit, but normal fights, no, not going to help you. Aspect of the Beast increases the damage and healing of pet abilities by 30%, and their passives are 50% boosted. This is just pretty good for extra damage on their Smack, Bite, and Claw, I think? Yeah, Smack, Bite, and Claw. As well, if you have an Alpha or Apex Predator, whatever it's called, this is going to give you a little bit of extra lifesteal, just a little bit. All right, Animal Companion. This basically does the Haiti mechanic where you get 2 pets. In general, the Haiti Companion is 25 to 35%, somewhere in there generally, extra damage. So this is a very, very good node in almost every build of Beastmaster. I don't know why you wouldn't take it. Maybe some niche players want to play with only one pet, but who knows? All right, Beast Cleave. If you're going multi-shot down the center tree, you need Beast Cleave. Makes your pet do AoE swipes when you multi-shot. Everyone knows Beast Cleave. It's pretty much been a thing since the beginning of time, and it's really good. All right, next, Killer Command. Kill Command damage increased by 20%. 20% extra Kill Command damage in this build is going to be fantastic because we're going to be cycling them all the time. You're going to see tons of Kill Commands cycled in the later talent nodes. Sharp Barbs. This is one of our key nodes here. 40% extra damage of Barb Shot. Barb Shot, oh man, it just shreds. I don't know why it shreds so much in the current iteration of tuning, but that 40% damage boost is a lot. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so Barb Shot is boosted so much, so very, very much by Sharp Barbs. It makes it feel really good to use. Anyways, moving on. I did not take Cobra Senses because reducing the cooldown of Kill command by 1 second per Cobra shot. Not really super amazing. It's okay. Not absolutely great. We'll get better stuff down the road. Bloodshed. Command your pet to tear into the target, doing 15% extra damage for 18 seconds along with a minor dot. This is actually a double purpose powerhouse. I mean, 15% damage for 18 seconds on a 1 minute cooldown. That is like basically having a flat 15% damage increase up, like 1/5 of the time of your entire rotation. Really nice when combined with Bestial Wrath. Kill Cleave. While Beast Cleave is active, Kill Command also strikes nearby enemies for 50% of the damage dealt. This is, for this build, it's absolutely good as good can be. Because when you're doing your AoE rotation and you're launching those kill commands into a group of enemies, the damage is unreal. Alright, so that leads us down into Bestial Wrath. It's your tried and true rage mechanic for the BM Hunter. And with this build, particularly the Bloodshed build, the Bloody Barb build, it's recycling a lot, because the talents below it will give you some nice bonuses we'll go into here in a second. War Orders. Barb Shot deals 10% increased damage. Nice little boost. So you got a total of like 50 here, and down here you got an extra 20%, plus kind of an execute mechanic versus 30% health targets. So all in all, you're getting like a 70% increase on your bleed damage with Barb Shot, plus an execute. Absolutely amazing. But on top of that, it also resets Kill Command. So what are we doing? We're Barb Shotting, we're Kill Commanding with Beast Cleave. We're Barb Shotting, we're Kill Commanding with Beast Cleave. It's recycling our abilities so quick, so fast, so powerful. It's delicious. I love the style of this play. Alright, next row. Aspect of the Wild. This has been totally revamped, totally changed. Fire off a Cobra Shot at your target and one other enemy. So it basically cleaves 2 targets. And for your next 20 seconds, it'll fire at 1 extra target and have reduced focus cost. Not absolutely amazing by itself, but it is kind of cool just because of what it does. Then we're going to go into Wild Call. A lot of people don't like this ability because it's very hard to proc. It's extremely hard to proc. Basically, you have to roll a chance to crit with an auto, then you have to roll another 20% chance to reset a cooldown of Barb Shot. But what does Barb Shot do? Barb Shot gives us another kill command. So just fishing for that chance, just kind of rolling the dice to get that extra proc every now and again in a fight really helps out quite a bit. Barbed Wrath. This is the crutch mechanic of the entire Beastmaster tree, I guess. When you Barb Shot, you get Bestial Wrath cooldown by 12 seconds. So basically this 1.5 minute cooldown Bestial Wrath is cycling super quick. 1.5 minute minus 12 seconds is a lot. and since you're having so many Barb Shots procking all the time, this is going to really help out. Stomp. Oh, Stomp has been a key ability for so long in the BM Hunter old talent tree. This one I want to have because Stomp has always been traditionally good for single target and AoE targets. It's just nice because more Barb Shots equals more craziness. Then we have Scent of Blood. 2 charges of Barb Shot when you activate Bestial Wrath. This is pretty standard as a Beastmaster Hunter right now before the launch of Dragonflight, but actually 2 more charges of Barb Shot equals 2 more stomps, equals more 24 seconds of cooldown on your Bestial Wrath, equals a whole lot of bleed damage, and just generally doing a lot of work. Alright, I did not take one with the pack. It basically just buffs Wild Call. It's not really worth it because it's such a low percentage chance. You're basically already fishing for that chance, so you might as well just leave it as it is. Snakebite buffs the Aspect of the Wild. It just makes Cobra Shot hit so much harder, 30% extra damage on it. So basically, while you're in Aspect of the Wild, you can cleave a little bit with Cobra Shot. Not super amazing because because you already have your AoE. Beastmaster has a persistent AoE with multi-shot and beast cleave, but Cobra Shot just kind of adds a little bit of extra weave into there, a little bit of cycling to help get your kill commands down off cooldown. All right, going into the next row, this little sub row, we have Call of the Wild. You sound the call and 2 active pets are summoned, and then a random pet from your stable will appear every 4 seconds to assault for 6 seconds. This is basically Murder of Crows with beasts. I'm not a super fan of this ability because it feels a little bit weak for what they do. But it's an instant cast on a 3-minute cooldown, so it's just kind of like a damage burst. And I really hope that Blizzard is going to buff the damage output of this skill, because it seems cool, it seems alright. But yeah, as it is right now, it's just kind of like a, yeah, I'll take it type of thing. Then we have Brutal Companion. Every 3 barb shots at max stacks and above that, keeping it refreshed, does a 50% bonus damage pet special attack. I summarized that a little bit differently, but basically it rewards good Beastmaster play. If you're keeping your barb shots at 3 stacks or higher, you're doing a lot more damage with your pet, and it's a lot easier to do it with Wild Call and Scent of Blood, which you're getting more charges of barb shot rolling. It just helps out the overall aspect of the build. Down here in the middle, our only capstone talent we've taken is Piercing Fangs. While Bestial Wrath is active, your pet's crit damage is increased by 30%. It just makes your Beastmaster window, or your Bestial Wrath window, much harder hitting. This has been in the game for quite a while as Rylax Piercing Fangs, but yeah, the alternative is just Killer Cobra, which is resetting kill command, and I don't really enjoy that playstyle too much, kind of weaving Cobra kill, but then you remember you also got barb shot kill. Basically everything you cast is resetting kill command. It focus starves you super quick though, so it kind of like goes to waste. I don't know, yeah, just not that good. Now the reason I did not take the final capstone over here, which you have 2 options, you have Wild Instincts and Bloody Frenzy. Basically the one you would take here is the Wild Instincts, which when it's active, Barb Shot has a 25% chance to basically get a charge whenever focus is spent. But if you map this out, you're in a 20-second window of Aspect of the Wild, which is what it goes off of. So you have 20 seconds at a 1.5-ish cooldown, and you have to use focus spenders, not even barb shot, right? You have to use focus spenders. So roughly you're getting about 10 casts out of focus spenders in a 20-second window if you're playing focus burn heavy in that window. And you're only getting 25% of them, so you're getting like what? I don't know, like maybe 3 barb shots, maybe, if you're lucky, or if you're extremely lucky, 5. But no, it's just not worth it because you're already pumping with everything else. And in order to take this, you go Stomp and you go Brutal Companion because that's where all those points went. So every time you're barb shotting and you're doing lots of damage, you're just doing lots of damage in general rather than fishing for barb shot procs. Much more smoother playstyle, much more painful playstyle for your enemy. So that's basically my barb shot bleed build, and I think it works out really nice. It plays well, it's smooth, it's a little bit janky when you start getting lots and lots of kill commands rolling because you gotta burn them as quickly as you can. Same thing with barb shot. You can technically over cap on barb shots in this build if you're rolling the dice really hard, but it's fun, it's good. I'm totally gonna try it out and level with it and play with it, and there may be some adjustments, of course, as with any build. Anyways, take it easy, guys. See you in the next one.